has not graduated yet, apparently. Getting into this match, we have a Link, a young Link. Don't often see young Link versus Marth. Marth being one of the characters that just kind of slashes on young Link and makes the matchup impossible.
Oh. So there's something interesting about this matchup is that when Young Link can actually get in, his back air and his neutral air are really strong for sticking it to Marth.
For sticking it to him.
Yeah, you can really stick it to Marth with this character. And his dash attack is actually pretty good for getting in, sort of like Sheik's, except, you know, not nearly as good because Sheik is ridiculous.
Something unusual about Marth, he's a really fun weight to combo, and he's not powerful when you're below him. If he's up in the air and you're below him, not a lot of things Marth can do to prevent being juggled. Because of this, any character that heavily relies on combos can have a fun time versus Marth. Unfortunately, for mid and low tiers, Marth's sword is usually too hard to handle. There's not a lot of characters that have the right resources to get in on a Marth who's playing correctly.
Oh yeah, see that back air, he just, once he gets in with that thing, it just stuffs Marth.
I can't be sure, but I would probably... I would want to say that Red Shadow was the red Marth, and Stranded was the boy who in his game is stranded in the woods. But I can't be sure. I really can't.
See, that's really solid. That's one of the things that Young Link has against Marth in particular. Another thing that Young Link also has is that he's really hard to gimp because he has a lot of priority coming up. It's the same reason why Young Link has a pretty strong matchup against Jigglypuff off the stage. He can snap from pretty far away. He's kind of like Magnet Hands number 2. And it's kind of hard for Marth to get over there and slap him because he gets slapped first. Ooh. Sadly, there's no AGT in this game.
No AGT. AGT is the Project M and Brawl technique where you can throw an item upwards while in the air to gain height, which helps you recover. The aerial glide toss.
Ooh.
Shoutouts to this young Link. He's really making things happen that I don't normally expect to see happen from young Link players.
I'd like to see him be a little more patient, though, with his projectile game.
The technique most employed by young Link players is the technique of switching to a better character. So shoutouts to whichever of them is playing young Link for keeping it real.
I'm pretty sure the one playing Young Link is Stranded. Although I guess I can't be sure. It's a nice down smash. He's clearly proficient with the characters, so that's pretty cool. And I just wonder what will happen when, hopefully, the Marth player switches to a smaller map.
FD is always interesting compared to the other legal maps because they're just no platforms. Platforms seem like they're such a big part of this game, and FD just says, nah, they ain't that important.
Uh-oh.
So we have a...
Oh, no. Judging by the reactions, I think Red Shadow's the Marth player. Red Shadow's the Young Link? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Taking it to Yoshi's.
Yeah, now Young Link doesn't have nearly as much room.
What Marth always hopes for in Yoshi's some good platform tippers. Marth's sword notorious for having a huge tipper zone when an opponent is standing on a platform above him. Young Link, of course, going to hope for some good down airs and maybe a few clutch down tilts that... Ooh!
Nice. Oh, but he rolled too early.
Does not hold for long enough. Marth gets back.
Oh. The Marth forever grab. What? Now I'm not sure, but does Marth's up air outspace and beat out Young Link's down air?
Good question. I would say that Marth's goal would be to try and up air slightly from the side. I know that Link and Young Link's down air can hit seemingly from the side. They have a pretty wide hitbox where the sword is, around the sword, but the delay that comes from a down air would lead me to say, don't try and beat it. Just try and wait it out, because they're gonna do it eventually, and if they don't, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, wow. Magnet hands number 2. Oh no, why didn't his tether work? He tried tethering and it just...
When you're too close to the ledge in this game, the tether does not want to work.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, that was some excellent bomb control. He dropped it and picked it up with one fluid motion. Shoutouts to all these up-and-coming players. They're all just fighting their way to the top. They're gonna get there if they keep up the good work. A lot of players, they get like 3/4 of the way from completely new to like really good, and then they just quit. Everyone always quits when they're 3/4 of the way there. They just gotta stick it out. It's like 6 months after you get 3/4 of the way there, you can be all the way there and just be top 10 in your region, easy. But you just gotta stick it out, and hardly anyone ever does. They get discouraged, they switch characters. Once again, shout out to this Young Link player for playing Young Link.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite things about the up-and-coming scene here in DFW is the fact that they're not afraid to play low tiers.
That is amazing. That might just be because they don't know better.
I hope they stick with it. Low tiers are fun to watch.
Low tiers give you a huge advantage versus mid-level opponents. Will often not know how to fight against a low tier, and they'll make a lot of mistakes. They won't edge guard right. They won't know what to expect. That's the advantage you get by playing a